Hello everyone and welcome back to the Pika Show Koa. In today's episode of our guide series, we're going to explain about what troops you should be using with the different heroes in a march. As you already know, we explained the different troop types in one of our previous videos about the troop formations. So now we will overview the combat heroes and we'll look at the suitable troop types and their ratio you should be using to be effective. So let's start with the latest ones, Orlando and Ursa. But bear in mind we're going to get an overview of the heroes in pairs because they are the most effective that way, completing each other's unique skills and also taking advantage of their gallantry skill in this particular case, which is effective only when two gallantry heroes are deployed. So Orlando and Ursa are both infantry based heroes, which means boosting your infantry when you deploy them in your march. Orlando's unique skill is to deal with extra damage to your opponent's troops, maximum 6 types each round, worthing your infantry base health by 3201% here, but will ignore enemy's defense, and that damage percentage depends on how many stars your hero has, increasing tremendously with each star you're adding, as you can see here. And about Ursa, her unique skill is to boost your infantry health and defense, respectively with 3600% and 2400% here, which basically covers Orlando's skill and adding additional boosts. Again, with each star you're adding into the hero, those percentages will increase greatly. And here it comes, the gallantry skill activated here when you have both deployed in the march. So Ursa is reducing the enemy's bowman attack by 1800%. Of course, that percentage depends on the star level of the hero itself, and Orlando's gallantry skill is to increase the damage against bowmen worth infantry health by 1280.5%, here with the hero at 2 stars, which will increase with every additional star. As we already know what those heroes are good at, we can balance the troops. Of course, it always depends on your opponent's heroes and marches, and there is no perfect formation, but considering we can try to do our best here. So let's set the heroes. Here you can see how the gallantry skill activation is glowing, meaning we did it right. We're going to add a decent amount of infantry, as you know. They are going to be a meat shield and also going to be very well boosted, in this case let's say about 40%. About the cavalry and the bowmen, they should be a bit more balanced than usual, because if the opponent is using the same heroes, he will hit your bowmen directly, leaving 0 chance to your killers to attack. So increasing bits of the cavalry amount is a very good idea, as we know they stand in second position right behind the infantry, almost equal good at offense and defense. And about the bowmen, they still remain our main killers no matter, they will be the target with the Ns3 Heroes. So let's set the tiers. I'm going to go with 40% T13 infantry, then next on the line is T13 cavalry, about 15%. They will attack the enemy's bowmen directly. T13 bowmen will be about 20%, which is a good number of crossbowmen against your enemy spearmen. Then going to set about 10% of T12 bowmen, not too much, but archers will be killing your enemy's cavalry directly, so they are a must. Going down the tiers, I'm going to add 10% T11 heavy cavalry, which are attacking your enemy's warriors directly. And lastly, the T11 crossbowmen, which are having increased attack against spearmen. So the combination with good amount of all T13 troop tiers, bits of T12 bowmen and T11 cav and bow will sound very good in this case. Now let's take a look at the next pair of heroes, that is the Ns5 set, Kiara and Kinglot. They are both bow based heroes, so here's the approach which will be different for choosing the right troop for them. Again, let's firstly take a look at their skills, giving us the idea of the troops we should choose. So Kinglot's unique skill is to increase drastically the Bowmen attack and Bowmen health with 2667.7% and 2286.6% here with the hero at 4 stars. And of course the percentage will increase even more with every star you are adding. And Kiara's unique skill is about your bowmen dealing tremendous amount of damage with shooting a random 2 to 4 extra arrows of ashes when attacking, and each arrow will be dealing a base damage attack by 3048.8%, and the arrows of ashes damage percentage is according to the stars of your hero, as you can see here. The resonance type of Kiara and Kinglot is freedom, so you can activate the freedom unique skill by deploying them both in your march. Respectively, the benefits are for Kiara additional damage of each arrows of ashes by 762.2%, which will vary according to the star level of the hero, and for Kinglot it will be lowering the enemy's cavalry attack by 1905% here with heroes at 4 stars. Knowing their skills, it's clear the troop suitable here will be bowman orientated. Let us see how it will look like. Selecting both Kiara and Kinglot, and you can see the freedom skill is activated and glowing. The troop types can vary according to what you have available. Here having T13, so starting with the infantry, it's good to use the T13 spearmen, providing you good defense against light cavalry, and T12 warriors defending good against archers. Securing the front line with the infantry, you'll need some cavalry to secure the second line of your march, and not a big amount. T13 light cavalry attacking enemies' bowmen directly will be enough to buy your main killers, aka the bowmen, additional time to hit enemy troops, more rounds and better chance to win the battle. Now time to set the bowmen. As I mentioned, they are your main killers and very well boosted with the Ns5 hero skills in this case. It is good to use different types of bowmen, and I would say the biggest amount of them should be T13 crossbowmen, attacking the enemy spearmen, followed by a decent amount of T12 archers to attack all enemy cavalry's troops directly, and T11 crossbowmen again. There are 2 types of crossbowmen. If it's available, of course, it is a good idea so you can knock down the defense as soon as you can during battle, leaving your enemy 0 chance to defend. Let's take a look at another pair of heroes, and that will be Mordred and Gwynevere. They're both cavalry based heroes, and we'll see that from their unique skills. Mordred's unique skill is to increase cavalry attack with plus 150% each, round up to 6000%. As we can see here, the heroes maxed out full stars, so that's the maximum bonus we can get. And Gwynevere's unique skill is to increase your cavalry base damage attack by 2600% to a random enemy target. Again, heroes completely upgraded, so we get the full bonus here. And both Mordred and Gwynevere both have a resonance type of glory, so if you deploy them both in your march, the glory unique skill will be activated, and you will receive additional boost, namely maximum 25% chance of double damage from Gwynevere and Mordred, which will lower your enemy's troop defense by max 1000%. So those skills letting us know we should emphasize on the cavalry troops here. Bear in mind that the base structure of your march should remain, because you need your defense so that you can adjust to the killers in your march to take advantage of the hero's benefits. So deploying to both heroes, activate the glory skill. and we should add a decent amount of infantry to secure your front line with T13 spearmen against the life of the cavalry and T12 warriors against archers. Second line of the cavalry, as we said, are greatly boosted here, will do a good damage, so good amount of T13 light cavalry who will attack your enemy's bowmen directly, and T11 heavy cavalry against your opponent warriors. Last but not least important are the bowmen still doing lots of kills. You will need T13 crossbowmen against your opponent's infantry, and T12 archers to attack your enemy cavalry directly. Now we want to take a look at the last pair we're going to view today, and that's the Ns3 Heroes Catagon and Madoc. The Ns3 Heroes are again infantry based heroes with gallantry resonance type. We have them both with max stars here, which means the maximum bonus you can get from their unique skills. Catagon will boost your infantry health with 1000%, and if your dragon is in the march, your infantry defense will rise with an additional 450%. Until Madoc will provide your infantry 20% chance to counter-strike when you're under attack, dealing 3200% damage to your enemy up to 5 times each round, and in the same time will ignore your enemy's defense. The gallantry skill is for Catagon plus additional 450% to your infantry defense, and for Madoc additional plus 5% chance to counter-strike. So here the troops in your marches should be similar as with Orlando and Ursa. A good amount of infantry and balanced cavalry and bowmen. So here I'm going to go with T13 infantry defending against light cavalry, and T12 warriors which will defend you against archers. Second line I'm going to set T13 cavalry who will attack your opponent's bowmen directly, and backline going to go with T13 crossbowmen against your opponent's infantry. T12 archers who will attack all your enemy's cavalry directly, and T11 crossbowmen again against your enemy's infantry. As you guys can see, the preference is to use heroes in pairs. They just complete each other. One is boosting your health, defense or attack, and the other one is dealing with damage to your enemies, which is a pretty deadly combination in my opinion. And using the proper types of troops with which one of them will give you a huge advantage and better chance to win a battle. You know there are lots of heroes available, but I think it's enough to show the main types of heroes in a troop, which are going with them, and basically the understanding of their skills and how to choose their troops according to that. So we hope we were helpful and you enjoyed this episode of our guide series, and you'll be able to set up your own marches more easily and win a lot more battles. Thanks for watching, and please share your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember to show us your love and support by liking and subscribe, and please join us at our Discord channel linked in the description. Also, we have opened the channel membership, and now you can join and take benefits on membership perks. Thanks again, and see you next time.